Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Clutch X. I'm Zoe. Today's video I wanted to show everybody all my snakes. It's been about 6 months since I showcased all my snakes. They've gotten a lot bigger. Most of them are Pieds. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and in case to some of you my snakes might be getting a little old, always seeing the same stuff, I am working in getting about maybe 8 to 10 snakes within maybe 2 months time. So I'm trying to go, stay with the Pied theme, but probably produce some of my own heads, because it's really hard to get the newer genes into either Pied or Het Pied, and if they are available in Het or Het Pied, they are very expensive. So now that I have most of my females grown up, I could very easily get one of those newer genes as a male with a lot of other co-doms relatively cheap, and then just breed that into one of my females to create a lot of heads. So it's a cheaper way to go about it. So one positive thing about having adult females is that you get to do stuff like that and save a lot of time and save a lot of money. So without further ado though, guys, let's jump right into this video. All right, everyone. So here we have our Pied female. This female is about 2 years old, only 550-ish grams. She's not a really good eater for us. Most of her siblings are 14 and 1500. You can see a little bit of that stuck shed here, but it does happen. I'm going to show you all my snakes as they lie, because I don't want people thinking that we try to hide or make things pretty for the camera. All we gotta do now is give her a bath, some warm water, let her soak in there for a while. It's going to be a little tricky because most of the shed is up on top and not down on her belly. So what I'm looking for in the bath is actually the humidity, so that the humidity actually starts taking all this up on top as well. So again, guys, a really nice Pied girl. I think she's really pretty. Unfortunately, not the best eater for us, but I mean, her colors are pretty spot on. So hopefully one day we get to grow her out and breed her. So this is our Pied girl. And also, guys, I'll keep her in the shot. If somebody tells you, aggressive eater, great eater, definitely do invest, because what I've noticed is that some snakes just don't eat as frequently, and it does show at the end. For instance, this snake here, when her siblings are already eating, breeding, it just shows you that sometimes it is better to maybe invest in a good eater. So again, just a Pied girl. All right, guys, so here we have a snake that's trying to get away from us. I'll zoom out a little bit. This here is our Yellow-bellied Het Pied female. She's about 1200 grams. So she's trying to get away from us, but hopefully when I show you guys the next male, you guys will see why we actually picked up this girl. And you could definitely see the yellow belly. Look at that belly right there. Just gorgeous belly. Look at that. Just incredible snake. This pickup was from JKR, so as always, he has great quality stuff. So yeah, again, just a 1200 gram Yellow-bellied Het Pied. Alright, guys, our next snake is our Pied. Well, it's a Pastel Pied. This is a little male here. He is also Het Clown. So again, hopefully when I show you guys the next snake, you'll see why we ended up going for this male. So yeah, this is just Pastel Pied Het Clown. Just beautiful snake. Not much else to say here, but to say he is quite nice. I think he's sitting at about 300 grams already, so hopefully we get him up to breeder size for next year. Alrighty, guys, and this is why we ended up purchasing that Yellow-bellied Het Pied female, because we have this male here that we have to prove out to either be Yellow-bellied or gravel. This is our killer Yellow-bellied or gravel Pied male. So this pickup was from JKR as well. Beautiful, gorgeous little male. I did ask when I purchased the snake to because he had two of these available, I just told him, hey, can you please get the one that to you seems to be more gravel. Again, this is really hard to tell. Essentially no good track record of people being able to guess the mutations. So at the end of the day, we're winging it, but hopefully it proves out to be gravel and we're able to produce some pastel highway pieds this upcoming season. So again, just a killer yellow-bellied or gravel male sitting at about 600 grams now. Alrighty guys, as you know, you're always going to get that one or two snakes that are in shed when you're making a video. So this is no exception. This girl always balled up, you know, as well, so it's very hard to show her off. She is growing extremely well. She's also about 600 grams. This was purchased at the same time as my pastel head pied, my pastel pied male head clown. In retrospect, I should have bought that male about a year from now, but I got a really good deal, so I decided to pull the trigger and maybe put that male into other projects and create some pied possible head clowns, and you know, keeping that, maybe hitting a couple more stuff. But yeah, this is just our Bumblebee Clown head pied sitting at about 600 grams, maybe 550-ish. Really hard to tell, but again, it's a Bumblebee Clown head pied. So this next snake here is quite a bit bigger. She is probably going to be one of my breeders this year. This was purchased off of Craigslist. You know, still local, so you know, I don't mind buying stuff from Craigslist. I mean, there's a lot of good people here in LA. So this is a pastel head pied female. She is about 1,400 grams now, so I will be breeding her this season. One of the reasons why I felt comfortable is because obviously the guy seemed really legit, so I didn't mind buying this head off of Craigslist. But you know, I also make comfortable because of the train tracks, right? So luckily it's not always the case, but it is a good indicator that train tracks are, you know, something that comes out when it's with heads. So hopefully this proves out to be the case again, and I can plug in this female this upcoming season. And again, she's just a pastel head pied, but it could be a really good snake for us in the future to prove out other mutations, you know, to kind of start plugging in and maybe, such to say it this way, but not waste one of our more higher end or more desirable gene girls to thinker projects. So definitely going to be a keeper. She's definitely going to be with us for a long time, and can't wait to produce with her this year. Alrighty, so then we have another big girl here. Unfortunately, she did hit the 1,000-gram wall, so it might be iffy if she's gonna breed it for us at all this year, because she is only 1,200 grams, and I don't want to breed until at least 1,500 grams minimum. So she might miss, or maybe go late in the season if she does not eat. So here what we have here is a killer pied female, which is super pastel pied female. Again, she's about 1,200 grams. You know, she's kind of low white, but it's actually pretty cool. You know, she still has these two like weird you know, patches on her back, which is a little bit different, you know, just because of the high intensity orange yellows. So what I've seen usually, and I'll show you my male, killers usually brown out a lot, actually, kind of like you have here up on top here. If you can see, you know, it kind of browns out a little more. It's kind of cool to see her holding her colors there. So again, guys, this is just a killer pied female sitting at about 1,200 grams. Alrighty guys, here we have another animal with a bad shed, unfortunately. I've been dealing with health issues with this snake, so he just tends to always have a little bit more of that delicate just shed and everything, the way he eats everything. Here we have a Pinstripe Enchi Pastel Pied male. So I need to bathe him right after the end of this video. So, you know, to those that are gonna yell at me for this, I can't always control the humidity 100% of the time, but we do definitely try to. So again, guys, this is just a Pinstripe Enchi Pastel Pied male. He is a proven breeder. Picked this up in the Pomona Reptile Show. You guys might be able to go back and look at that video. He is currently sitting at about 1,300 grams. So this guy is probably going to be with us for, you know, quite some time. I want to, you know, kind of try to hold on to most of my original breeding stock just to kind of see, like, you know, where I started and you know, where I will be hopefully in a couple of years. So, and he's super docile, so it's a really cool snake to have, and the genetics on him are pretty cool. So, but you can see here when I talk about the browning out. I mean, this is Enchi and pastel, so it has a lot of, you know, bright colors in it. But you can see for the most part it just dulled out, and even the bottom saddles here, they kind of did brown out a lot. So there you guys have it. I'll put them back. This is our Pastel Enchi Pinstripe, or Lemon Blast Enchi Pied male. Alrighty guys, so this girl is deep in blue. Like I said, it's hard to come into a snake room and find everything not in shed. So we're gonna still show you all the snakes regardless, and maybe just do an update video of the ones that were in shed or, you know, weren't looking its best. So in this here we have a Super Pastel Fire Orange Dream female. So that's all she is. It's a Super Pastel Orange Dream Fire female. She is sitting at about 1,200 grams as well. So hopefully we could, no, I lie, I think she's about 1,100. So might go for us at the end of the season. She is, you know, kind of in a striking pose, so I won't play with her too much. She is in shed, so she can't see as well, so she's gonna be more defensive. But just a beautiful girl. I think, look at the colors on her. Hopefully they pop up, even though she's in blue. It's just a gorgeous snake. So again, just a Super Pastel Orange Dream Fire. All right guys, so in here we have what was given to me and what I've had people tell me that it actually does look like it is a Coral Glow Red Stripe. So like I said before, I was really fortunate to start or get this gene before it even turned into like something that people wanted to get. I got this snake I think for about $250, you know, female Coral Glow. So I thought it was a good deal. Especially now that hopefully we get to prove her out. But again, this is just a Coral Glow Red Stripe, about 1,500 grams. So hopefully she goes for us this year and makes some red stripe babies. Not sure what I'm going to pair her up with. Don't have too many males, so might actually look for somebody to either let me borrow a male, or maybe just, you know, maybe just keep her back and, you know, just enjoy her in my collection, not necessarily breeding her, since I am mostly dedicated to the Pied gene. But yeah, it's just another beautiful snake here with the Coral Glow Red Stripe. Alright guys, so this girl here is just growing like a weed. This is our Spinner Pied. Really no head wobble that I can see. You could definitely see a little bit of the head tilt in that's, you know, influenced by the spider gene, but a very aggressive feeder. Seems to be very healthy, growing super fast. So the ear is a Spinner Pied. She is about 550 to 600 grams. And since I am talking spinner stuff or spider stuff, I kind of want to show you the difference. This might not be because of that influence, but I want to show you and give you my opinion. So here we have just a Bumblebee possible killer Pied female, but this girl here, we call her Ducky. We think that because of the severe wobble that she does have, it makes it hard for her to eat or try to hunt aggressively for her prey item. So we tend to give her from now, you know, for the last maybe 3 or 4 months, very small meals, because, you know, it seemed like she doesn't coordinate quite as well. So it's really hard for her to, you know, go after her prey. So she's only about maybe 450 grams. All right guys, so here, let me just adjust my camera a little bit. So here we have just a regular Pied female. She is about 1,400 1,450 grams. So she is right there ready to breed for us, hopefully this year. Just a gorgeous girl. She's 2 years old. My oldest snakes in my collection are just 2 years old, excluding that Lemon Blast Enchi Pied male that I purchased, because I don't know his age. Everything else for sure in my collection I got as a hatchling. So, you know, all my snakes are, you know, 2 years or under. I think she just recently hit 2 years, so really excited about her. Just for what I think is a gorgeous pied female, especially because she is about 60% pattern and only 40% white. So I really like that. And then she does have a wacky pattern around her, you know, her back. So really happy that we got this female. It was probably one of our bigger investments when we purchased 5 pied girls at the same time. So but definitely glad that we did it now that they're up to size. So again, just our 1400 gram pied female. All right, guys, here is our another pied female. This is another pied female here. This one's a little bigger. She's about 1,550, almost 1,600 grams. So even bigger than her sibling here. She is a gorgeous snake as well. She is only a pied female, so just a regular pied female, but we just love her pattern distribution as well. So 1,600 grams, hopefully breeds for us this year too, and we're able to produce a lot of pied babies this year. So again, just a pied female. Alrighty guys, so here we have what was sold to me as, but I'm not sure, is a Super Enchi Pastel Pied female. I have my doubts about this one. She might only prove out to be Enchi, but it's okay. I got her for a really good deal, so I am not worried at all about it. Just a gorgeous animal. The oranges on her are popping. She's gotten quite big. I think she's about 800 grams now, so just a gorgeous snake in my opinion, and hopefully she gets to prove out Super Enchi. But if not, it's okay, because I do have that Lemon Blast Enchi Pied male. My goal will be to actually hit a Super Pastel, Super Enchi Pied female or male, doesn't really matter. So that could be pretty cool. So there you guys have it. Just a beautiful Super Enchi or Enchi Pastel Pied female, 800 grams. Alrighty guys, there you guys have it. Those are my snakes. I would love some comments and some feedback on your favorite snakes. Just maybe you've seen my males, you've seen my females, maybe what pairings you would do, you know, and just, you know, for this upcoming season. This actually ended up, without editing, ended up being about 30-minute video. So I might actually do 2 parts to it. Maybe I just do the whole 30 minutes. Might be cool. Some people actually enjoy that more than actually watching little bit of you know, little videos. So there you guys have it. If you have any questions, if you guys have any comments, if you guys want to just, you know, leave any feedback on my channel, or just for me personally for my upcoming breeding season, as I am a newbie and I am looking for all the advice I could get off of YouTube, please don't be afraid. Please take the time to comment down below. If you guys need to maybe DM me stuff, because you guys want to say stuff on private and not maybe, you know, blow me up on YouTube, or, you know, like have some criticism on how I keep my snakes, or, you know, whatever, you could always reach me at I don't know this by heart. Clutch X Reptiles. So you go to Clutch X Reptiles on Instagram. You could DM me there. We could talk snakes. You know, just get to, you know, maybe for those that don't have any YouTube videos or have a YouTube channel, maybe you guys could DM me, or, you know, request me there so that I could check out your collection, as I'm always interested in knowing and new breeders, smaller breeders, and then B, also buying from smaller breeders to keep, like, you know, our community healthy, right? I'm all about local breeders. So especially if you're from LA, shoot me a message. If you're not from LA, but you are a small breeder, I'm always looking to buy from smaller breeders because I know it is harder for us to sell our snakes. So I figured if we help each other mutually, it's the overall better for the hobby and for the industry and for ourselves and our pocketbooks. So there you guys have it, 35 minutes, 40 minutes later. I'm Zoe, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.